Good morning, students. Here, the last class we studied part 3 in that simplifications. Okay. So now let us study some more applications. Okay. In that exercise 3.4. So first one is Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. She multiplies the result by 8. The result now obtained is 3 times the same number she thought of. What is the number? See, once again listen here. Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. Amina thinks of a number. Let the number what she thinks be x. Then and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. From x, so she is subtracting 5 by 2. That is x minus 5 by 2. Okay, children. Now, and the result by 8. Result how much? Sorry, she multiplies the result by 8. What she got? Result here x minus 5 by 2 she got. And then she multiplies that by 8. Then the result now obtained is what? 3 times the same number. See here, 3 times the same number. What she thought that number. Okay. And then she thought of what is the number. What is the number that we have to find out. That means what is the value of 4 we have to find out, children. So now just listen here. Now 8 into x minus 5 by 2 is equal to 3x. See what it is given in a application form, that we have converted that into mathematical form. Okay, children. So now 8 into x, we have to multiply, children. 8 into x is 8x minus 5 for 8 5s are 40 by 2. Okay, is equal to 3x. Now 40 divided by 2 can be divided, is it not? 2 1s are 2 20s are. So therefore 8x minus what? 8x, this plus 3x, if you take this side, minus 3x is equal to minus 20 will become plus 20. Yes or no? Now 8x minus 3x is 5x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20 divided by 5. 5 4s are 20. X is equal to 4. This is therefore the number what Amina thought, that is 4. Okay, children. Now let us move to the next problem. That is second. That is the second problem. Here a positive number is 5 times another number. If 21 is added to both the numbers, then one of the new numbers becomes what? Twice the other new number. What are the two numbers? Okay. Now let the positive number be what? X, and another number be y. Okay. Now x is equal to 5y. Then x is equal to 5y. How we got? Let the positive number be x and another number be y. Is it not? See, a positive number is and 5 times the another number they have given. So the another number we have taken as y. Okay. Now 5 times another number. What is the meaning of that? The positive number 5 times the other. That is x is equal to 5y. Then if 21 is added to both the numbers, 21 is added to what is that? Positive number and another number. That is positive number is 21 plus x. Okay, 21 we added here this side, and even 5 plus 21 we added. Then one more 2 we have taken here. How we got here 2? Then one of the new numbers, what we got here, that becomes twice the other number. That becomes what? Twice the other number. That is 2 times y plus 21. Now let us simplify now. 21 plus 5y, understanding? 21 plus 5y is equal to 2y plus 42. How you got, children? I wrote here 5y. How? Because since here x is equal to what is x? X is equal to 5y. So in the place of x you have to substitute 5y. Understood, children? So therefore 21 plus 5y is equal to 2y. 2 into y is 2y plus 2 into 21 is 42. Okay. Now next is 5y. Variables will take one side. Okay. 5y plus 2y, if you take this side, minus 2y is equal to 42. Okay, plus 21 if you take this side, minus 21. Then 5y minus 2y is equal to 3y, that is equal to 42, minus 21 is 21. Then next y is equal to 21 divided by 3. Yes or no? So now 21 divided by 3, how you got here? 3 is there. 3 if you take this side, 3 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3 sevens are. So y is equal to 7. Now we have to find out x. Yes or no, children? X, how to find out x? X is equal to 5y. Is it not? We know that we have taken here and it is given from the question. So x is equal to 5y. X is equal to 5 into 7. Y is 7, no? 7. X is equal to 35. Therefore, the numbers are 7 and 35. Those are the numbers. Okay, children. Now, let us go to third question. That is, sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Okay. And then, when we interchange the digits, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the 2-digit number? Okay. Now, let us see what is the answer is. Here, the 2-digit number. See, children, here I have written here ones. Okay. You can see here ones, tens. Okay. Ones means 1. The place value of ones is 1. And the place value of tens is 10. Is it not, children? Now, ones we have chosen as y and tens we have chosen as x. Now, the sum of these two numbers is how much? 9. It is given. Okay. See here, once again, let us see the question. Sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Yes or no? So, that is 2-digit number is x plus y. Is it not? X plus y is equal to what? 9. Call that as 1. Okay, now next, number formed is here. What number we get here? See here, y into 1. Is it not? Y into 1 y plus x into 10 is what? 10x. Understanding? So, what the number we get is 10x plus y. Is it not? 10x plus y. Next is number formed is here when we reverse it. Okay, let us go for the question again. When we reverse it, when we interchange the digits, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. Okay, so that is the number formed when we interchange. The number formed is x plus 10y, correct? The other number, because we interchanged x, that is 10y plus x. Understood? Okay, then x plus y is equal to 9 and then 10y plus x is equal to 10x plus y. Okay, 10x plus y plus 27. So, 27 is added, that is y. Okay, now let us simplify this one. 10y plus y, if you take this side minus y, then minus 10x, if you take minus plus 10x this side minus 10x, and then plus x is equal to 27. Now 10y minus y is 9y, 9 minus 10x plus x is minus 9x is equal to 27. So this equation is divisible by 9. Yes or no? So therefore, if you divide, 9 ones are, 9 ones are, and 9 threes are. Is it not? So therefore, y minus x is equal to 3. Okay. Now, we got first equation x plus y. We got first equation x plus y is equal to 1. And the second equation, one more equation, we got what? 2. Okay. Understood? Now, x plus y is equal to 9. And then x minus, that is x minus x plus y is equal to 3. These two are what? Linear equations. So let us try to simplify. Okay. So here minus is there, plus is there, plus is there, minus we have to take. Now here x plus x is how much? 2x is equal to plus y minus y will get cancelled. 9 minus 3 is 6. X is equal to 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. X is equal to 3. Now original number is what? So, okay, let us see one more. X is equal to 3 we got. Now we have to find y. Is it not? X plus y is equal to 9 we know. Is it not? Then 3x is 3. 3 plus y is equal to 9. Y is equal to 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6. So, therefore, original number is 36 and reversed number or interchanged number is 63. Okay, this is the answer. Now next question is, let us move to next question, that is one of the two digits of a two-digit number is 3 times the other digits. If you interchange the digits of this two-digit number and add the resulting number to the original number, you get 88. What is the original number? So now let us see here. One of the two-digit number of a two-digit number is 3 times the other number. See here children, one of the two-digit number, let the digits at the tens place be x, okay, and the ones place be 3x, okay, x and 3x. Therefore the original number is what? 10 times 3x plus x is equal to how much you get? 30x plus x is 31x. Now on interchanging the digits, new number 10x plus 3x is equal to 13x. Now according to the given condition, 31x plus 13x is equal to 88. Then 31 plus 13 is 44x is equal to 88. X is equal to 88 divided by 44, that is equal to 2. So the original number is 31x. 31 into 2 is equal to 62. Now on the other hand, if we consider the digits in the tens place as x, then the digits in the units place will be 3x. So the resulting number we get is what? 26. Okay. Here both answers are correct. Okay. See, as we add, we get 88. That is what it is given here. This according to the given condition, the sum of these two is equal to what? 88. Is it not? In the question you see, here you can see, yeah, you get 88. Okay, original number you get 88. So at last you are getting 88 here. Understood children? Now let us move to fifth question. Okay, fifth question. That is fifth question is Shobha's mother's present age is 6 times Shobha's present age. Shobha's age 5 years from now will be one third of his mother's present age. So what are their present ages? Okay, let Shobha's present age be x years. Therefore mother's present age is equal to 6x years. After 5 years, Shobha's age is x plus 5 years. Mother's age is 6x plus 5 years. According to the condition, we have 1 by 3 times. Here we have 1 by 3 times mother's present age is equal to Shobha's age after 5 years. Okay. Now 1 by 3 times mother's present age is 6x is equal to Shobha's age after 5 years is x plus 5. Okay. Now 3 ones are 3 twos are 2x is equal to x plus y. X plus 5. 2x x if you take this side minus x is equal to 5. Then 2x minus x is equal to 5. Therefore Shobha's present age is 5 years and mother's present age is 6 5s are 30 years. Okay. Now next is sixth question. There is a narrow rectangular plot reserved for a school in a Mahuli village. The length of the plot are in the ratio 11:4 at the rate of 100 per meter. It will cost the village panchayat rupees 75,000 to fence the plot. What are the dimensions of the plot? Okay, the answer is length and breadth of rectangle is in the ratio 11:4. Is it not? So that 11:4, that is length. Let length be 11x and breadth be 4x meters. Okay. Fencing is done on all 4 sides of rectangle. Okay. That is perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 11x plus 4x plus 11x plus 4x. That is equal to 30x meter. Cost of fencing, perimeter into fencing is equal to perimeter into rate per meter. Okay. So cost of fencing is 75,000 is equal to perimeter is 30x into rate per meter is 100. So 75,000 is equal to 3,000x then x is equal to 75,000 divided by 3,000. So if you simplify, you will get 25. So therefore L is equal to 11x, that is equal to 11 into 25, that is equal to 275 meter. Then B is equal to 4x, that is equal to 4 into 25 equal to 100 meters. Okay children, this is sixth answer. Then the next seventh answer is Asan buys two kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms. Shirt material that cost him rupees 50 per meter and trouser material that cost him for rupees 90 per meter. For every 3 meters of the shirt material, he buys 2 meters of the trouser material. He sells the materials at 12% and 10% profit respectively. His total sale is rupees 36,600. How much trouser material did he buy? Okay children, so this is what the question, a little bit complicated also. Try to understand. If you have not understood, please ask me. Okay, and listen to me here. Cost of shirt material is how much? 50 per meter, and cost of a trouser material is 90 per meter. Okay, here for every 3 meter of the shirt material, he buys 2 meter of the trouser material. Shirt material purchased divided by trouser material purchased is equal to 3 by 2. Okay children, now 3 is to 2, is it not? So therefore let shirt material purchased be 3x meter and trouser material purchased be 2x meter. Okay, now let us see the column wise. Let us write this column wise. Cost price, cost of meter into quantity. Okay, that is 50 into 3x, that is equal to 150x. See here we have put that means we have to put a line here, shirt material and then the trouser material. We have to make a columns like this. Now cost price of shirt we found 150x. Now cost price of trouser is 180x. So we got cost CP is equal to cost of 1 meter into quantity. Is it not? 90 into 2x, that is equal to 180x. Now Asan sells the shirt material at 12% profit. Okay, then profit is equal to 12% into CP, 12 divided by 100 into 150x. Okay, that is equal to 18x. Understood children? See, this is children profit. What is it? Formula we have taken. Profit is equal to 12% of CP. Yes or no? So therefore we have simplified 18x. Similarly, we have to simplify trouser material. Asan sells the trouser material at 10% profit. Profit is equal to 10% into CP, 10 by 100 into 180x, 18x you get. So then selling price of a shirt material is CP plus profit 150x plus 18x is equal to 168x. Now here selling price of trouser is CP plus profit 180x plus 18x is equal to 198x. Therefore selling price of shirt material is 168x and selling price of trouser material is 198x. Given that Asan's total sale amount is how much? Rupees 36,600. Okay, now selling price of shirt material plus selling price of trouser material is equal to how much? 36,600. Now selling price of shirt material is 168x plus selling price of trouser material is 198x is equal to 36,600. Okay, now x is equal to 36,600 divided by 366. If you divide that, x is equal to 100 again. Therefore quantity of the trouser material Asan buys is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 100 equal to 200 meter. Okay, this is what the answer. The next is eighth question. Half of a head of deer are grazing in the field and three-fourths of the remaining are playing nearby. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the field. Okay, so now Answer is, let the number of deers in the herd be x. Half of the herd grazing in field is equal to x by 2. Remaining x minus x by 2 is equal to x by 2. How you got, children? This is divided by 1, 1 and 2. LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. Okay, from 1 to, if you divide 2, you will get 1. 1 into x is x. Okay, 1 into x is x, minus from 2, if you divide 2, you will get 1. 1 into, sorry, from 1 if you divide 2, you will get 2. Okay, 2 into x is 2x. Okay, minus from 2, if you divide 2, you will get 1. 1 into x is x. Okay, 2x minus x is nothing but x. Okay, children. Now, after remaining x by x divided by 2, in that 3/4 of the remaining are playing. Therefore, that is equal to 3 by 4 into x by 2 is equal to 3x by 8. Okay, remaining deers drinking water is equal to x by 2 minus 3x by 8. Okay, so that is, take LCM, 2 and 8, LCM is 8. Okay, 2 4s are 4 into 1 is 4x minus 8 1s are 8 into 3x is 3x is equal to 4x minus 3x is 1x divided by 8, x by 8. X by 8 is equal to 9. Is it not? Okay, 9, no children. How we have taken? See, the rest, nearby the rest is 9 are drinking water from the pond. So that is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 into 8. How? We have to cross multiply. X into 1 is x. X is equal to 9 into 8 is 72. Therefore, the total number of deers in herd are 72. Okay, children. Now, ninth question. Ninth question is, a grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. He is also 54 years older than her. Find their present ages. Answer, let grandfather's present age be what? Let us treat as, let us take as x. Then grandfather's age is 10x. It is given that grandfather's age is equal to granddaughter's age plus 54. Okay, children. So you can see clearly, I think. Okay. It is given that grandfather's age is equal to grandfather's granddaughter's age plus 54. Now 10x is equal to x plus 54. 10x minus that x, you take this side, minus x is equal to 54. 10x minus x is 9x is equal to 54. X is equal to 54 by 9. X is equal to 6. Okay. Now therefore grandfather's age is equal to how much? 10x years. That is equal to 10 into 6 is equal to 60 years. Granddaughter's age is 6 years. Okay, children. Now next 10th one. The last question is, in this last question, Aman's age is 3 times his son's age. 10 years ago, he was 5 times. Okay, he was 5 times. 3 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. Find their present ages. So let Aman's son's present age be x. Then Aman's present age is 3x. 10 years ago, Aman's age is 3x minus 10. Aman's son's age is equal to x minus 10. Given 10 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. Okay, Aman's age is equal to 5 into Aman's son's age. Okay, so Aman's age is equal to 3x minus 10 is equal to 5 times x minus 10. 3x minus 10 is equal to 5 into x is 5x minus 5 tens are 50. 3x minus 10 plus 50. Minus 50, it becomes a plus 50 is equal to 5x. Then 3x plus 40 is equal to 5x. Then 5x minus 3x. Minus 3x is equal to 40. 2x is equal to 40. X is equal to 40 divided by 2. X is equal to 20 years. Hence, Aman's son's age is equal to x is equal to 20 years. Aman's age is equal to 3x is equal to 3 into 20, 60 years. Okay, children. This is what is that? Some applications of linear equations. Okay. Now let us move to next part. I will send the next part in the next video. So please listen to the video carefully, and if you have any that means if you find any difficulty, again you 2 to 3 times please listen the video, because these are application based problems. Children, please listen 2 to 3 times, then also after listening 2 to 3 times, then also if you find difficulty, means any doubt, you can ask me. Okay children. Okay, thank you.